Another activity you can do this weekend that isn't as spooky, and more importantly, it is for a good cause. It is the 2025 Walk to End Alzheimer's. Thousands are expected to join in on this fundraising effort. Here to talk all about it at this event is the Vice President of Development, Valerie Lombardi. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you for having me.
This is a big event and also something really important for people to get involved in. So first and foremost, tell us all about the event. Why is it so important?
Sure. So the Denver Walk to End Alzheimer's is this Saturday, tomorrow, at 8 a.m. It starts, registration begins at 8 a.m. at Denver City Park. There's a beautiful opening ceremony at 9:30 where we talk about the Alzheimer's Association. We talk about all of the research we're doing, the care and support programs here in Denver and across the nation, absolutely. But it's really somebody's first step into the association.
Right.
So everybody wears these little pins or they get flowers that talk about why they're walking. And purple means I'm walking for somebody because I lost them to Alzheimer's. And so if you don't know about the association when you get that first diagnosis, this walk with 5,000 people blanketing City Park and all of these beautiful colors of flowers everywhere, it just helps get the word out.
Right.
We are in our treatment era. I believe in the next 10 years, we are gonna have drugs to slow it down. I mean, I would hope in my children's era that there are drugs to stop it, right?
Yeah, you're making me emotional.
I know, I get myself emotional.
Envisioning everybody with the different flowers and knowing that you don't have to feel alone. If I were to be walking for someone I lost and then I look to you and see that you also had lost someone, that is where we need to connect as a community and you feel seen. I know that you have goals and I want us to be able to help those goals, so please talk to us about your goals.
Sure, so our big, hairy, audacious goal for this weekend is to raise $1.25 million.
You can do it.
We
will
can.
do it.
I will tell you we're at $935,000 as of today, like before I walked on this stage. So we can do it. We're only about less than $300,000 away from making a difference in Denver. Denver is one of the top 10 walks in the entire country.
Way to go, Denver.
And so that's like thanks to our partners, Sparks Financial.
Right.
Like we have so many great partners here in Denver that they get out there and they get the word out to their community as well, because everybody is affected by this disease. You know someone who has Alzheimer's or another form of dementia.
Without a doubt. I mean, I can count a handful of people, unfortunately, that I have experienced through them by proxy, their dementia or their Alzheimer's. Talk to us about some of the previous years. How did those go?
The previous years have been great. I mean, we're rebuilding after COVID, isn't everybody, right? But the Denver Walk to End Alzheimer's just keeps growing, and that's what the great thing about it is because we are getting the awareness out. By 2050, we're gonna triple the amount of Coloradans who have Alzheimer's. So right now there are 91,000 Coloradans living with Alzheimer's, and that amount's gonna triple in 2050. And we can't forget the caregivers. And so those who are coming out to unpaid, paid caregivers, there's a crazy stat for unpaid caregiving, that unpaid caregiving costs more than McDonald's makes in revenue in 1 year.
Wow. And that, you know what, that makes sense. We've had people on our show that have been caregivers or they give advice to caregivers, and we always get such a response from our viewers. There's so many of our viewers that are caregivers at home and they understand exactly what you're talking about, and they need to also feel heard. You talked about the 91,000 people. How are you guys helping those people?
So here in Colorado, we have care and support groups all over the metro area, the Front Range. We have 13 walks across the state, not just here in Denver. And so through the money raised from there, we can offer care, we can offer support. We do a lot with our DE&I efforts. We invite people to new programs, and then we have some local research going on. We have some local students who have just been awarded research grants to continue their work to try to find a cure for Alzheimer's.
Okay, so we have to wrap, but I want you, how can people register? How can they go tomorrow?
Sure, so you can go to alz.org/walk and join us tomorrow at the Denver Walk. Yay! You can just walk right in, park at City Park, and we will take you. I would love to see you there so we can hashtag End Alz.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Valerie Lombardi, amazing work. Way to walk the walk, pun intended. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.